This video had around 1000 views when I saw it, and the content was really amazing, but thumbnail it might holding the views back. So when I saw this thumbnail and I think yeah, I can redesign it and I can make better. So when I redesign it and send to the client, the views got explode, and now this video has 4.95k views. And in this video I will show you which thumbnail mistake do you guys do, that's why you are not getting much views. You should. So first of all, as you can see, there is a lot of things going on: the subject, the the font, the text, the flag, logo, all this stuff is just messed up. So we will go through one by one. First of all, it's a podcast video, so we don't need all these stuff. Like you can see, there is a text, there is another text, the flag, the subject, all this stuff. We don't need that, because in podcast thumbnail you only need to focus one thing, one subject, two or three words, text, that's it. So first of all, this is the main mistake. I will highlight that is more text. Okay, you can see that there is a lot of text. 1 minute, I'm not that good. You can see this is ridiculous, because you don't need to add that much text in your podcast thumbnail, because no one like read it fully, because people don't read, people see the thumbnail. Alright, first of all, there is a lot of text. This is the text, this is the main mistake. Second is subject placement. You can see that you can't see this person clearly, or this person. Alright, by the way, this is host and this is the guest. Alright, and I really like the background, the something like, I think it's a painting or something like that. I really like that. Alright, so when you are making podcast thumbnail, you have to show zoom in your subject, like I did in my thumbnail. I will break down this thumbnail as well. Just give me 1 second. I will just explain mistakes why you should don't do that. Alright, so in podcast thumbnail you have to show subject zoomed in, and this is the second mistake, subject not visible. Alright, as you be, you can understand what I'm saying. Alright, my drawing is not that good. And the third is this, because this is a Singapore student, he also from Singapore, this text is not making any sense. Alright, yeah, because when you add 17 is also Singapore poly student, when you add this text you don't have to add flag, because it's represent the Singapore. Alright, and again, wrong text, because there is a lot of YouTubers who just add text because they think, oh, we can add title in our thumbnail text, like something like that. Alright, and there is another mistake, background, because there is no focal point, or just like person who look at first thing, second thing, and third thing. Alright, because these are messed up. Let's suppose when I saw, oh, 15,000, oh, there is another text in there, 17 years old kid, Singapore, and blah blah blah, and there is two subjects in there, and there is flag, and the background is not blurred. There is no focus point in there. Alright, so that's why it got only 900 views, as you can see that. If you don't know what is this, I am using vidIQ because it's really amazing. You can download thumbnails just clicking the download button. You can see split testing, which thumbnails you use, all this stuff. So when I wait a second, yeah, so when I think, yeah, I can recreate the thumbnail. As you can see, there is a lot of mistakes. I told you the background is not clean, the subject is not visible, the text, the font he using is not right. All this stuff make the thumbnail just look cluttered and no one click your video. Alright, so when I saw it, I think, yeah, man, I definitely make it better. So I just make a thumb redesign for him because if you can see, I made a video about how I redesign it, so you can know it's my thumbnail. Uh, your videos, 1 second. As you can see, I redesign uh, the thumbnail. You can see that, you can watch how I did that. There is 25 views. It's not that much, but you got my point. Alright, I saw the whole podcast, like just getting some shit. What's the video about? What's they are talking about? You know what I'm saying? So when you see this video, and they just talking about he is a student and he make 15K per month. That's really amazing. So he just asking some questions, how did you do that, all this stuff. Alright, so I think, yeah, man, because this is his guest, and I think, yeah, bro, we should only show him as a main subject. So I just took a screenshot in the video and enhance it with some AI tools and all this stuff. So first of all, I just enhance it and add some camera filter. If you know Photoshop, you know what is camera filter. I just add some exposures, contrast, whiteness, all this stuff. You can see in this video I will show everything how I made and all this stuff. And then they in podcast thumbnail, there is the main thing is text. You can see this kid cracks the code because it's just make curiosity, it's just make boom, bro, what's the code, he break that, you know what I'm saying. So I just use ChatGPT with that. ChatGPT give me multiple variants. You can use this. I just combine 2 or 3 variants and I made this banger, and it's actually work. Alright, and then when I add the text, I forgot the font. What is that? So I think, bro, I should add some text highlight, so when people saw the subject and then people say the text, and then he said cracked the code, like something like that, they were, you know, there is psychology behind it. I can't really tell you why I add this, but it's a thing that I add. And if you can see, let me just, there is, like, bro, this thumbnail is another world, this thumbnail is another world, you know what I'm saying. There is no lot of text, there is clearly one subject, 4 words, and just an arrow, that's it. And you can, if you see this thumbnail, text, subject, map, background, this something gradient he add, all just messed up. So that's why if you're making podcast thumbnail or any niche or any kind of video, you don't need this type of text, too much text, all this stuff. Just make it clear, to the point, that's it. As you can see, one subject, background little bit blurred, so the subject and the text would be will be clearly visible, and the font, the background, all the shadow, the arrow makes sense. Alright, so that's it. And if you think I'm not a designer, oh, by the way, sorry. And when I redesign it and send to the client, I forgot his name for real, bro, to client, and he said, bro, show me. I don't have the chat now because I deleted it, but I can show you the Discord, and I can show you all the thumbnail I made for him. You can see that this thumbnail I made for him and it got 5k views. Let me just show you, bro, because there is a lot of scammers who just show other thumbnails and said I made this thumbnail, you know. As you can see, there is a 0 to 1k per day dropshipping challenge. Same thumbnail, you can see that I made that. Yes, bro. And it got 5.2k views. You can see that the chat, I'm not leak every single thing. You can see that, bro. I just make another podcast thumbnail for him, fire, all this stuff. So if you need any help, you can just DM me on Instagram. If my Instagram DMs are logged, I don't know why, because a lot of people can't DM me directly. If you need any help, you can DM me on Instagram, the link in the description, or you can just DM me on WhatsApp. I am totally available for you. If you need any kind of help, I am here to help you. That's all. Let me know if you like this type of video. I will create more or not. Just let me know, bro. Peace.